All right, let's try this again. Okay, so today we're going to make a zine using Play-Doh. Now this is not my original idea. This is an idea that I got from Braddy Bree, and when this video gets uploaded to the channel, I will link her channel down below because I pick up so many amazing zine making tips from her, and I always want to give full credit to anyone I get an idea from. Alright. So the first thing we have to do is fold up our paper to make our mini zine. Now this is just a normal page of printer paper, nothing fancy, nothing special. Sorry, my music's all over the place. All right. Let me pull you back a bit. Okay, so first thing we're going to do to make our zine is fold our piece of paper in half lengthways or hot dog style. And you can use a bone folder to get really sharp creases. I just picked this up in like an art supply craft store for a couple bucks. And then you're going to fold your paper in half again, but in the opposite direction. So we've got 4 pieces, and then we're going to fold it again in half this way, so the same direction as the previous fold. Fold that in half again so that the edges line up. So this will give us 8 little rectangle squares. Now why am I getting ads on the music? Unfold your piece of paper so you'll see that you've got 8 even sections. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold in half hamburger style. And you're going to need a pair of scissors. And we're going to cut along this crease here, just to the center, like just this first section. So then when we open our paper up again, I'm trying to get it so you can see it properly. You'll have this slit right in the center, like a little tent. So then what you're going to do, and this can be a little tricky the first couple times you do it, but you're just going to gently fold this in so it sort of collapses in on itself, and then fold it up. And it'll naturally go into that position, but it can take a couple of goes to get started. And there is our little booklet. So we've got first page, And we've got a couple of spreads. And we've got a little 8-page zine. So what I like to do, just so I know what's what, is I'll just in a graphite pencil, just write front, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, and the back. Now you can decorate it like this, going page by page, but another like easy thing to do is just unfold it flat again and decorate it this way. And because you've got, you know what order it's going to go in, it's really easy. So you know that this is the back page, this is the front page, we've got the first couple of pages, and then these will be upside down. So we've got page 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now is the fun part. We get to start decorating. Sorry, I just want to get my camera right. Okay, now, like I said, I was watching Bree's channel and I got really inspired because she was making stamps by using Play-Doh. So I wanted to give that a try. So I bought some Play-Doh at the supermarket. And I haven't played with Play-Doh for a million years. I'll just put this out if it wants to come out. There we go. Oh, just the smell of this takes me back to childhood. So essentially you can use this like a stamp. Anything that you imprint onto it. And let's give it a crack. Let's do some playing around. So I've got a few different things here that are texturally interesting. So I've got this crystal. I love this one. I got this in Tasmania in 2018. Absolutely love it. So basically what we'll do is we'll use this like a mold, pop our Play-Doh onto our surface, and then we've got it imprinted into the Play-Doh, and then we'll grab some ink, an ink pad, pop that onto the ink pad, the surface that we've imprinted into down, and then use it to stamp onto the page. And then we've made a stamp. How fun. So I thought, why does this keep falling down? Sorry, y'all. I'm just going to erase that while I'm here. Now, obviously, you're going to have ink on your Play-Doh, but that's okay. Play-Doh is cheap. You can even make it yourself. If you look up Play-Doh recipes, you can make it at home just with regular ingredients, I'm pretty sure. I know it's been a long time since I've made it. Imprint side down onto our ink pad. And there's a little stamp. So I thought this might be a fun way to make the zine this month for September. I originally had a whole different idea, but I just don't have time to complete the amount of artwork that I wanted to do for that one. So I'm leaving that for another day, for another issue. And we're going to do a zine kind of about disability, chronic illness, all of that. And usually I make the main zine first and then the mini comes after, but I have a very clear idea about what I want both of them to be. And the main zine's going to be a lot more involved, so I won't do that on a live stream. I might do some pages on a live later on, but I thought we can get the mini done today. And I want this to sort of be a lyric zine as well. And the lyrics that I'm going to use are from Nirvana. And the song is Dumb. And it's just some lyrics that have been running through my mind lately. Let me just move some things out of the way here. So I've got these other little stamps that are kind of like typewriter letters font. I'm going to use these to do the text. And I've done my... Why does this keep falling down? This is so annoying. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to tighten up my tripod. Okay. Now I've used these stamps a couple of times while making my zines, and I love the way they look. And they're kind of fiddly, like everything takes a long time doing it this way, and I get ink all over my fingers. So we're just going to write the title, which is Stung. And I love how they look messy and they're not perfect. Which is kind of exactly the vibe at the moment, which goes with my broken body. That is not perfect. Stung mini. So I've got my snack and my coffee over here, which I will forget to eat. Put that there. Mini. What number are we up to? We're up to number 21, I think. Holy moly. 21 zines. This ink pad's running out. Alright, so there's our front cover done with our homemade stamp. Stung Mini number 21, using my crystal as a mould. Now, I kind of want it to be a little bit abstract. But I also have some things here, like I thought we might try and make a stamp out of my little Garfield keychain. He's very cute. See what that looks like. And then we're gonna stamp in some lyrics from Nirvana, Dumb, on the pages as well. Don't know how well this is going to turn out, but let's give it a shot. Not too successful. But like I said, I kind of want this to be more abstract. And those that came to watch the live stream will know that it's Garth. I also have this Garfield watch, which has these embossed, kind of imprinted Garfield faces on the band, and I don't know, try those as well. Alright, so I might do the stamping first and then we'll go in and put the lyrics in, I think. Have a strawberry. They're so sweet at the moment. Yummy. Now you can also use like kneadable erasers or anything that's kind of moldable and soft in the same way. And my kneadable erasers just about had it. Like, this has been well loved and used. So because this is stiffer, I think we might get some more detail using this. So I might use this in some places as well. Maybe we'll do... Oh, actually, because this is facing pages, maybe we can try one of the Garths with this. No. Oh, it's so cold at the moment. This kneadable eraser is so stiff. I need to warm it up a bit. Well, we could do the chain actually. So obviously I won't be using this kneadable eraser as an eraser again, because now it's just full of ink and that would be a disaster on your sketchbook page. So luckily I do have a new one as a backup, so just don't do that with one that you're still using, because that will not end well. Yeah, so I'm going to stamp some lyrics around here, but we'll keep going around to page 3. The other thing I have is I've got my keys here because I have these little handcuffs that I got at Alcatraz, and I thought they might be fun to do as a stamp. A million years ago when I went to Alcatraz, San Francisco, I think that was like 2010 maybe. I don't know, ages ago. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Play-Doh for this. All right, let's see what these come out like. I'm going to do this because my stamp pad's running out of ink. Oh, that one looks cool. It's almost like a ghost little outline. And I've got Play-Doh on my page. So for the main zine, I wanted to do... Why do I have ads on my music? Yeah, because I want it to be sort of loosely, or actually not even so loosely, about disability and my recent MS diagnosis. And I have a lot of numbness in this hand, so I wanted to do some imprints of this hand and have that in the zine, and things like that. So I think the main zine is going to be really fun to put together. I've also got some old double exposure photography that I did years ago that I think will fit as well. And I've got this incredible photo of a blood moon that I took probably back in 2021, and I want to use that in the zine as well. But the whole zine is going to be black and white, the main zine and the mini zine, except for that picture of the moon. So I'm really excited to put that together as well. I've got little bits of Play-Doh everywhere. But that's all right, because this is our master copy. We're going to scan this in and make prints of it so we can clean up anything digitally if we have to. Now let's do... Let's see if we can get some of these little watch Garfields to come out. Especially this one. I like this one here. His tongue out. I'll use my kneadable eraser because this one will give us a bit more definition. I'm really going to press that on. All right. Oh, it didn't really come out. We'll try one of these ones. But also I don't mind if they don't come out perfect, because I kind of like, you know, it's like with the David Lynch movie. Sometimes you just have to interpret things on your own. Sometimes you don't know exactly what it is you're looking at, and that is okay. I wonder if I got any more Garfields around. Do this one again. So abstract. That is all part of the fun. Now I'm going to do another one on my crystal, but using the kneadable eraser. And I might do this side here because it's nice and textured. I'm going to do a key too. We'll do a key. So many random keys on my keychain. Does anyone else have like a million random keys they don't use or don't know what they're for? And it's funny because I saw Bree's video making these stamps, and because I've just been looking at my MRI results. Hi Layla, I know. When I opened it up, just the smell of it took me straight back to being a kid. So fun. But we're using a Play-Doh to make stamps.
Some credit card companies sell your spending data. We don't, because your business is not our.
I don't know why I'm getting ads on this streaming music. So annoying. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, so I've been looking at my MRI results, both my brain and my spine, and then I saw Bree making these stamps with Play-Doh and ink, and it just was sort of giving me a similar vibe. Like it's kind of like a little bit abstract. Like I don't think you're supposed to really see what your brain looks like. So it's like this weird thing of like, what am I looking at? Because never in a million years would you think you'd be looking at the inside of your brain. Yeah, it smells the same. I got this from Woolies, from Woolworths. There's a pack of 4. It feels so good in my hands. Yeah, it smells exactly the same. Of course, now mine's covered in ink. Yeah, so fun. So yeah, I thought I'd make a zine, talk about being disabled a little bit in it, but not in a sort of in a more abstract way. And this will be the mini zine that goes with it. So this will be the September mini zine, mini number 21. I have to drink some coffee before it goes cold because I always forget. Oh, maybe I can use my little fake plant, do a stamp out of that. Just trying to find anything that's textured. Oh, cassette tape. That's almost exactly the same size as a page. Okay, we're definitely going to do that too. Hi, cockatoo. This one's running out. So I'm using Play-Doh and a kneadable eraser because the kneadable eraser gives a bit more definition because it's stiffer. My stunning Lita Ford Cassingle sample. This was from Hot Metal magazine. This was a free sample tape for track sampler from Lita's hot new album Stiletto. Stunning. It's a cassette. Oh my gosh. Now I might open up my new ink pad because the other one is running out. The tape, I've had this is probably from like 1990, 1991. Even like 89 maybe. Like it's old. Oh yeah, this ink, this fresh ink pad, look how black it is. All right. Oh my God, amazing. This is so fun. Almost like, yeah, I do. I have a really old like stereo system, and it has a tape deck component that's external. So like when you put it all together, I've got an amp and a turntable and a tape player. And I also bought a tape Walkman a few years ago, so I could listen to tapes as well. This is my Miss World Cassingle. This actually got stuck in the cassette player of my car in probably, I was at art school, I remember. So it would have been 1994. And this got stuck in the tape player, and it was all I could listen to for months and months and months. And I never got sick of it, but I'm so glad I still have this. I don't have a lot of tapes from back then, but I'm really glad that I have this one because it's still got the cover. It's so cute. Yeah, I've got a lot of ones that I made, like handwritten ones. Mixed heavy shit. Who knows what's on them? Not me. Yeah, therapy mixed. Helmet, Betty. So good. I feel like I need to go back over some of these with that fresh ink pad because this is so black compared to those. Yeah, well, the zine, when you get the issue of the one that's just gone out in the mail, that's got a lot of my old stuff in it from the 90s. And that was just like literally just what I found in the first couple of boxes that I opened. There's so much more. Like I've got so much random stuff that I held on to. So I really want to dig a little bit deeper and make a volume 2 at some stage. But yeah, that was the whole sort of idea that I had about the zine, was because I wanted to just like archive some of that stuff that I've held on to that I'm stoked that I still have. I wish I had all my old magazines. I might do this crystal again. What will we do on the back? I feel like that tape came out so good. I've still got to stamp some lyrics around, so I don't want them all to be that dark, because I probably won't be able to put much around that. You're doing great. Cute. I like this. I think that works really well. Now I'm going to stamp some lyrics around. This honestly might be the quickest mini zine I've ever made as well. But it is exactly the vibe that I was going for. Alright, so I don't need the Play-Doh anymore, so let's put this away. Okay, need stamps. Now I might go over, now that I have a fresh ink pad. Layla, did you do the Scribble Brigade this morning? Inky fingers. All right. Now I'm gonna do some lyrics from Dumb by Nirvana. Put these things out of the way. Got a massive jigsaw puzzle. My artist. Ooh, nice. I haven't done a jigsaw for ages. What's it of? Oh, that's good. Oh, hi, Echo. Are you right? You're just having a sniff? You keep going. You get inky paws. Can I please have my paper? Can I please have my paper? Come on. Viking mythology. Norse mythology puzzle. Oh, that sounds interesting. Come on. Move along. Thank you. Just keep falling down. I'm not like them, but I can pretend. be Bye, Echo. There's my piece of paper with my lyrics on it. P. I'm not like them, but I can pretend. Some other lyrics. My heart is broken. Now, should I do the next line? The sun is gone, but I have a light. The sun is gone. Yeah, let's do that. The sun is gone. Let's make it not like fully depressing. It's better when I put them back in the right order. Look at this. It is a messy, messy job. The glamorous world of making a zine. The sun is gone, but I have a light. Actually, I need to put a comma. Oh, that was a mistake. That's right. Clean that up digitally. The sun is gone, but I have a light. Light. The day's done, but I'm having fun. Can't believe that lyrics there. For now, I might add more. That ink is still a bit wet. Let it dry for a minute. I have to wash my hands, definitely. How it gets like everywhere on my hands, I don't know. So essentially then when we fold it back up, squeeze it together. Here's our little mini zine. There's a cover, Stung Mini number 21. I'm not like them, but I can pretend. The sun is gone, but I have a light. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So then all I need to do is just scan that. I'll clean it up a bit digitally because like my stamp ran away with me there. I'll just get rid of that. And then print them. Print them, fold them, cut them up. Just like we did when we started. So I think the cassette is my favorite thing. I think that was really successful. And I also like this like ghostly Garfield. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out while I made this little mini zine, and I'm really excited to do the main zine for September. I might do some of those pages on a live stream. It's just easier for me while I'm managing the most fatigue that I've ever felt in my entire life. It's sort of easier for me to do live streams at the moment rather than putting together videos and editing and all that sort of stuff, because that takes me days. So catch me live again, because it's more physically doable for me at the moment. And it's actually kind of nice to just hang out and show you the whole process start to finish as well. No time lapses or anything like that, fancy edits. You get to see the cats. All right, I will see you next time. Oh my gosh, Layla, I'm so drained. It's crazy. It's really bad this week. Yeah, and it's hard to, unless you understand and have experienced chronic fatigue, it's very hard to explain to people just how tired you are. Yeah, and I've got to work the next couple of days, so I'm trying to sort of conserve the little bit of energy that I have. Oh, Echo dropped a whisker when she was up here before. One of her big black whiskers. Yeah, but I appreciate you hanging out, Layla, and having a chat with me while I got this done. I'm really stoked with how this turned out. And yeah, I can't wait to do the big zine and put it all together. I think it's going to be a good issue. Chronic post-stroke fatigue. Oh, far out. I'm so sorry, Layla. It's truly the worst. It's truly the worst. Like yesterday, I had to run an errand and wash my hair, and that was it. That was me for the whole day done. Like I couldn't do anything. So I was like, oh, yeah, this week's been bad. Anyway, solidarity with my chronically ill folks who are watching this after the live stream. You know, we are all doing our best, and it's okay to not be making content all the time, because you'll never beat the algorithm, and your health is so much more important than views. And I'll leave it at that. Thanks, Layla. I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes I'm also amazed. But then my body lets me know that I've been doing too much. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.